Okay, today we're going to be making an alcohol stove out of a soda can for this cook pot I made. First thing we need is a couple cans. They don't have to be the same size, but just because we're going to need a part of this and part of this one. And then next we're going to need a tape measure, and a marker, sandpaper, a stick pin or push pin, cutting tool. We got a knife in here, and then we're going to be using these scissors. Alright, first we have the can, and there's two ways you can do this alcohol stove. You can use two bottoms, and one will be the top and one will be the bottom, or you could use the bottom and the top to make a stove. And so they both work good. This one will fit in there better, like that, I think, than this. This one's kind of wobbly, but they'll both work good. So we're going to use it. This will be our top, and this will be our bottom. So first thing we need to do is cut this out of one of these cans. Either one, it don't matter. We might even have enough to make two. Yeah, we do have enough to make two, actually. So on this, we will cut out here, just like we did the Big Foster's one. And I'll show you how to do that. So for that, we need our blade again to score that in there. I'm just going to score this like we did last time. And this time I'm going to show you another way to get this section out of there. So we'll just keep scoring, and then when we get it scored a little bit, then we'll get that section out of there. So hold on. Alright, so we got this all scored around here. So now that's where you could take your scissors and cut like that. We gotta take this off too. Oh, I should have took that off first, but anyways. So let's cut this with scissors, and you can use any kind of scissors that should cut the aluminum fairly easy. Just like that. So now we got all these cut. Now you take your multi-tool or pliers, or you could do it with your hand too, probably. Just take it in there, wiggle it, you can do it with your hand too. You can push it down, kind of breaks that seal where you put the marks in. Breaks it off just like that. You just have to wiggle a little bit. You can do it with pliers too. Just wiggle back and forth. It's easier with your finger. Just be careful. If you want, you can put gloves on. Just wiggle back and forth like this, and it'll break off just like that. So we'll do the rest of those and we'll get back to that. So there, we got those all popped out. Now you can take your sandpaper and sand all that down. Just like that. And you could also take it and I didn't get a screwdriver out, but you can take a screwdriver and run it back and forth, and it'll smush it down a little bit, or kind of soften the edge. And but maybe we'll do that later. That's pretty good right there. So we don't cut ourselves. So on to our next step. Alright, next we need our tape measure. So we're gonna mark about 2 inches. Should be good. Maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches, depends how tall you want it. So I'm gonna say like 2 inches. We'll go to 2 inches. So this is about 2 inches right there. I'm gonna make our mark. I've seen some people they lay something down and they take the marker and then just go around like that. So we could try that. That's almost 2 inches. And just go around and mark it. Or you can find something that you have that'll be the size you want. And we could go a little bit smaller than that also, so probably 2.5. But we'll keep it at 2. So next we're gonna we have to cut this. We gotta measure this 2 inches also. So let's mark that. We know this is about 2 inches, so we'll just keep that how it is, and then I think the standard is like 1.5 inches for the stoves, but so there. So now we just got to cut in here and cut these 2 sections out. Alright, so I'm gonna cut that in there. I'm gonna cut these sections apart. There. So next we're going to take the scissors and we're going to cut on this line all the way around. So we'll start cutting. I'll finish cutting this around and we'll be back. Alright, so we just cut all the way around. And you can sand this. Not necessary because we're going to put in 2 pieces together. You'll see that in a second. I'm going to finish. I'm going to cut this one and then we'll do the next part. Okay, so here we have the 2 pieces, top and the bottom, just like that. I'll have to trim this off. But this is going to fit inside the other one just like that, and it'll go all the way down. The next, now we got to cut a piece to go inside. That's what we need the other can for. So we'll get a piece cut out for this one, and I'll show you that. Alright, so we got this center piece cut out, and we'll wash these all up before we put it together, but pretty much I cut the section out. So now we got to make a piece that goes, this piece is going to fit down inside here like this, and this will go on top, and the top will fit up underneath here. And see how that fits down in that groove? When I get done cleaning it up, and then you'll see that fits down there in that groove like that, so it'll make a double wall. So now we just need to know how much that's going to be. And let's see, this will fit up to there. So we need to measure how much this is, and then, so we can cut this back down. So I'll measure that. Okay, so this was like 1.25 inches to that curve right there. You can see that. So now we need to cut this bottom to 1.25 inches. So we're going to mark it and cut it, so I'll do that and then we'll get back to that. Okay, so we have to measure from here to what we have to cut, not from down the bottom. So just remember that we have to cut from here. So that's 1 inch. So now we're going to go back and recut this to 1 inch from here to 1 inch. So it'll be about right there, because the part is going to be shoved. This is going to be shoved inside this one, so it's only going to go from this curve to the bottom to where it starts curving. So we need to cut about a 1/4 inch off right here. So I'll do that and we'll get back to you. Alright, we got that trimmed down, so about 1 inch. And this will fit inside there. So now we need to get a piece to go from here inside to the inside of up here. So I'll get that cut and then we'll go next. So now we need to cut a piece out of this to 1 7/8. So we'll measure that and get that cut out, because this will fit on there inside there as a double wall. It needs to be like about like that. So 1 7/8. So we'll get that cut. We'll wash these off first. Okay, so we got this cut to about 1 7/8, and you can leave the extra on if you want. I think it'll be fine. This will fit right inside here, just like that, right in that little pocket. So you need to so we need to mark this because we got to hook these together. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut halfway through on one and then halfway through on the other. So halfway through about. So we'll do that. Let's put this on. So halfway through about. So now we got to cut that much through, so I'll take right to there. So then you got to connect these together like that. So you keep that circle just like that. So see, that'll fit in there like that. And then the top will go on. Hi, handsome. Some people put insulation in here, or that charcoal, whatever you call it, but I don't do that. So I'll just leave it like that. And then on the bottom we need to cut a little V down there and a couple spots. So we'll do that. Just cut a little V notch. And then one on this side. Just like that. And this is going to go in there like that. So now we need to get our pliers, and then we need to do this a little bit right here. Just bend it like that every so often, just at the tip. So just keep going around like that to get all the way around. Just like that. We got that all done. Now we're going to put this together. So we got the bottom, the top. And this will, see, because I did that, it tightens it up a little bit. So this should slip inside there. We might have to do it a little bit more. So there you go. So now we got that in there. Now let's just pushing it together. Keep pushing down until you get it matched up to the bottom. Just like that. There you go. Oh, should be good. I've seen some people, they take and put JB Whale, but you really don't have to, like, because it makes a pretty tight seal, just like that as its own. And on the inside, you see it's all down there really good. Next, we'll put holes around the top up here, and you can measure that off, or if you want, or you could just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then keep dividing it to get the right amount of holes. So let's get started on that. So now we'll take our push pin and let's measure across the whole pop. You want to measure about the same distance, so let's go up a little bit. Pop hole. Oh, this one's got a bent in. Just like that. Popped it in there. So then we'll go on the other side, straight across from where it was. And pop a hole in that side. And we'll just keep going. Now we'll go the halves again, right here. And now on this side. About right there. And just keep going halves and halves. So we'll finish doing that and we'll get back to you. Alright, so I got holes all the way around. I always went around and half, half, half. Just like that. So that way when you sit this on top, all the holes will be right here, so the flame will come out to here. Just like that. And if you want, you could sandpaper this. It'll make it all nice and shiny like how this is if you want. Or dull or whatever you want. That's how you make an alcohol stove for the Foster's pot. So everything I used was some sandpaper, a push pin, scissors, black marker, tape measure, multi-tool with a blade on it, and then a package, and then 2 soda cans. So just have fun with it and make your own. And check out other patterns on the YouTubes. Alright, thank you. Thanks for watching.